Ari Blitz? Okay. Honestly, Ari and Blitz are so good together, but it's like, I know Sonic Force was playing the team initially, but like, it's just so grimy the way that Blitz like causes restands, and then Ari has the air dash to just like quadruple overhead you, and Darius Vi just pumps out damage. Like, it's just absurd. On block and on hit. It's just like crazy, but we're gonna get into the game now. And we're looking at both of them with double down as well. So Darius is getting around, start jumping into just a clean little 60%? No super? Alright. Are you super for the hard knockdown? Oh! We're going into the Blitz super instead for hard knockdown. Get up attack to get Blitz right off of him, so we're just returning back to neutral again, but this is the thing, the game is just so fast-paced that like everything and anything will happen in about 10 seconds. We're just like tagging out to make sure that our other characters regenerate their Grey Life burst to make sure that Blitz just doesn't take any damage, because Vi will hurt and will hurt a lot, and Blitz I think is just kind of the entire anchor to this team. Unfortunately doesn't get the electric, but still gets a pretty good knockdown. Tags out into Darius. Unfortunately doesn't get the mix-up, but finds the hit anyway, and the super to kill Ari is massive. And now we're down to solo Blitz, but remember in this game you still get assists even if the assist character dies, so Blitz can still play a bit of neutral with the Ari assist, but unfortunately gets clipped with the overhead and should be dead with a level 1 here. Yep. Double down, lets him super again. That's round 1 to Darius and Vi. It's kind of big here, not gonna lie. It's really difficult to deal with like the being on the losing side of this game, even like in between rounds, just because of how the burst regenerates. Like, it definitely feels like it regenerates really slow, but again, double super here to make sure we get a nice knockdown in the corner, making them guess between the throw and not, but just opts to roll out the corner. Nothing to really catch the roll either, so just looking to play neutral again. Vi opting to force pressure in the corner and Darius tagging in. Burst just doesn't want to deal with like blocking too much. Just not back to playing a bit of neutral. Oh, jumps over the grab, but doesn't get the confirm off of it. Counter hit. It's good. It's a lot of damage. Has assist open to him as well. Oh, look at he should be dead here. Goes into Vi, grab. Oh, it tries to get the S2 follow-up to get a bit of extra damage to see if they can save some meter, but doesn't get it. Finds the kill anyway, and saves 1 more meter than he would have. It's a hit on Ari. Opts to level 3, but it's gonna whiff. Ari still has push block, opts not to do it, and unfortunately is unable to tech the throw. And that's game 1. It's once again, it's really difficult to deal with a lot of the pace of this game. Right back into it. It's just really difficult to deal with just how the way that the tag mechanic works for this team. Not a lot of push blocking happening in this set, but I definitely understand the reasons as to why. Push blocking the assist doesn't really do much because a lot of their assists have a lot of forward momentum. Push blocking the active character just doesn't work for exactly the same reason, and the assists normally cover all that. We'll just quickly load it back in just to give everyone their hit effects back. And the nice League voice lines that we've all come to know and love. Double down, double super just to get as much damage out as possible. And Ari gets hit by the jump in and unfortunately dies really early into the round. However, Blitzcrank still has... He doesn't have any resources, now I think about it, but he still does have push block here. Unfortunately, he gets clipped trying to jump out the corner, and Darius whiffs his super. There's still a chance. It's A little unfortunate that Darius is anti-air hits behind him, but honestly, I think it's a pretty universal thing in this game. You're having a round one. Oh, snipes him out of the sky. You gotta block those overheads. It's the Strive 5D all over again. It's like, it's reactable, but is it really? Oh, clean bit of footsies to backdash and catch Darius Masher. Into the Blitz Super, we want Oki again. Catches the forward roll with throw. It's pretty good. This is probably... Oh! Into the Vitag, the fully charged S1 will allow him to get a crumple state in the corner and lets them just convert into massive damage. Health bar's looking very... Not very even, but fairly even, all things considered. Oh, it could be a big starter. Unfortunately, drops the combo. Fight S1 is an incredibly good neutral skip in some situations, especially if you have an assist backing her, so I can see why you'd opt for that. Unfortunately, could have gotten a conversion off that. Opts not to. Unfortunately, isn't getting many electrics here, but doesn't really need them. He's just playing really fundamentally well in neutral. It is 2-0. Right into the next game, and once again, pressure starting really heavy off of a jump, and it's really difficult to deal with. Honestly, Darius combos look so sick. Oh, the falling overhead. Unfortunately, doesn't get a conversion from it, and but still gets the burst. With Blitzcrank out now, neutral's really scary because at any point Blitz can just force you to come towards him if you stay grounded a lot. Even if you go airborne, like, it's really difficult if the Blitz has a good read on you. So. Oh, nice smash. It jabs out the S1, but unfortunately gets clipped in the corner after attacking. Light ops to super, we want as much damage on this Blitzcrank as possible. Trust me, I agree with it, because Blitzcrank is a dangerous character in this game. Up, text forward and gets thrown. It's just, it's unfortunate. Those are really hard to deal with in this game. They come out in 6 frames. It's really hard to deal with. Oh. And with this extension, he might be dead? They want everything out of this. Oh, I guess the S2 this conversion. Double down DHC, and it's a clean kill. I really want to see what the adaptation here is from the duo on how to deal with this Darius Viscount. Because they are very much letting them play neutral. Oh, the grab! Into the grab, it's really the hook into the grab. Oh my god, the bot lane flashbacks from League of Legends are it's scary. Definitely trying to zone them out with the JH there. Just really unfortunate that I couldn't keep them back. Opting to use the S1 as a zoning tool here to just keep Vi out. I mean, I understand that Vi's pressure is really scary when they get up close. A lot of just counter hit baits, a lot of S1 into the dash, into a lot of safe on block specials. And Darius just... I love that Vi assist. Vi's back assist is so beautiful for extending combos, for extending pressure. It's really good. And unfortunately gets chipped out by the Darius projectile. Chip is really scary in this game. Everything does chip damage, and you can die from everything doing chip damage. It's not like a lot of other games, like Grand Blue, where you live unless it's like a super and you're already at 1 HP. In this game, everything can kill you with chip, and it's very scary. It's almost as scary as this combo is, because look at the damage. Almost kills him. Both players have burst here, and Fury is really important. So I can understand not opting to use it at the moment. Just really wanting to get something out of this fight. Unfortunately, the forward S2 just isn't fast enough to catch the Vi, and Vi's 2M closes out that game. I do love the C. Alright. We're into another game, and it's looking really strong for Darius to survive here. I think this is a kill. Yes, this is definitely a kill with double down. En route to a perfect here, honestly, but Blitz with Fury is a very scary beast, and there it is. You're going to take more chip damage. Blitz has more move speed, more damage. It's really scary to deal with, but if they can keep the pressure going during Blitz's Fury, if Blitz doesn't get an opportunity to play the game, it becomes a lot more manageable. With Fury out now, it's really difficult, and now they are very susceptible to dying to chip, especially against Darius, who will apply the wounded effect. So we'll see. Opts to switch to Vi and finds the counter hit. 1 electric, 2. Oh my goodness! It's like, is Tekken on? It's like it never left. A very clean round. Unfortunately, lost the perfect, but yeah. Oh, gets counter hit by the S2. No conversion. Right overhead combos on counter hit. Oh, very nice mash there, recognizing that the Darius assist was called way too early for them to maintain pressure. Unfortunately, gets clipped that time. Darius's combos do look kind of weird sometimes. They look like they'll end and then they just don't. But with Ari really low, they're gonna opt to get Ari out. It's gonna be the reactable, unreactable overhead. It happens to the best of us. It's just so tragic sometimes. Almost parried the hook. It's just out of range. Blitz will get Fury during this combo, so it depends if they want to use it here or if they want to save it to try and kill the second character. They will live this combo. I don't think there's a universe where they die here. Unless there's a double. Oh my goodness. I've never seen this route a day in my life. What a combo. Oh my god. You know, I might have to steal that one. Somebody write that down. Somebody write that combo down. That was godlike. Oh, we're back into another game. We're looking at the thing about Blitz is that you really want him to get that steam gauge up, because once he gets that steam gauge, he gets to have an armored command grab, and he gets really easy conversions, really good damaging conversions off of his hooks. So you're really looking to get the steam gauge up, especially with it being already at half. The burst gets blocked, and it looks like it's going to be an automatic punish into big damage. Active switching during the Vi super. And that should be Ari dead. No burst on the table to be able to get out, so... Oh, and it's a big counter hit, yep. As long as this combo doesn't drop, Blitz is dead here, and oh, you know what? Commentator's curse, my bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't take the throw though, so... The round goes over to Darius and Vi, so we're looking at round 2. They really do like to opt to converting the S1 into super there. And I mean, the hard knockdown is really good, being able to catch the forward roll. It definitely could be like a 2-touch scenario, or even, I mean, even 3 touches if they hit the command grabs, so could be really good. Swaps the Darius out to recover some Grey Life. Vi finds a nice counter hit. The electrics are looking way more consistent now, and that is a really good knockdown for this team. Headless. Unfortunately missed the hook, but finds the counter hit, gets burst. All value, there's immediate value in at least getting the burst, especially being a round up, because that means there's almost zero likelihood that Ari and Blitz will have burst in the next round, even if they win. So this is really good for regardless of how this round plays out from now on. Oh, the air throw. How did you know I played Guilty Gear? Oh, the shimmies? We're getting big counter hits here. Looking at opts to not... A really good thing there to do is down S2. That would definitely down S2 at least into super there, especially if you drop the electric heavy follow-up. Really good. But otherwise still finds the kill regardless. And a double electric to kill Blitz. We're just styling today. It's just really good. We love electrics. As a Mishima player myself. We love electrics. Game 5 so far. We're looking... It's looking very strong from both sides. We're seeing a lot of neutral applications in a lot of ways. We're seeing a lot of really cool extensions from in combo variety as well. A lot of really cool ideas coming out, especially with this game being so new. We love to see so many new ideas, so many new styles of playing tag games, especially with how much creativity players get. And here we're seeing a lot of creativity and a lot of damage. Coming out to maybe 70% with the headless? Yep, 70%. It's big. Just look at how much damage Ari took just from blocking something in the wounded state after Darius came out. It's really scary to deal with a Darius with a lead, but not as scary as Blitzcrank's command grab. Oh my lord! Up tries to mash because the Vi assist didn't connect, but the active switch is really, really good for making sure that Vi stays plus. And the command grab. You know what, Blitz? You command grabbed me. It's my turn. I'm pressing ult today, and it's headless into the wounded state. It's hard to block here, you really want to mash, and they do, and they get counter hit for it, losing Blitzcrank. It's solo Ari. Now, I think solo Ari is a pretty good character solo, to be honest. A lot of resources, has projectiles, very self-sufficient. So we'll see what happens here, but unfortunately gets clipped trying to mash on Wake Up there. I understand it, there's been a lot of instances where mashing on Wake Up has seen them get a few hits, so I understand why, but unfortunately loses them around there. The Darius jump in. Second scariest jump in next to Alawi. Top 3, by the way. You can fight with me later. But a really good combo into the tag launcher. Unfortunately drops the S2 follow-up, but still really good damage. A very fun RE combo there. I love that combo personally, and I think they do too, because the Blitzcrank knockdown is really strong. Into the command grab. One touch away from death, but has burst. It's unfortunate. Vi has to go into the back to recover some Grey Life, and we're looking at Darius on point. More than likely by themselves, because one bad Vi assist call could kill them at this HP, even if they don't end up hitting Darius. So it's very dangerous to call an assist here, and I think that Blitz Ari wants to take as much advantage of that as possible. Definitely opting to burst there. Now they're both at very similar HP levels here on both of their characters, so we're going to be seeing something here. But Darius finds a hit, and it's going to be unequalized now. We'll see if they can extend it to kill here, because they have a lot of resources. Double down headless. Don't think they can double super, but the mash from Blitz gets them out of a really sticky situation there with them being wounded, so we'll see. And gets them Fury, so Ari now has Fury, 2-bar, a very strong Blitz assist. Unfortunately gets clipped. The great equalizer. I don't know how many frames that forward heavy is on Vi. I don't know how many frames that is, but it's too fast. I need that to be 34 frames. I'm too old to block that. So I need that to be 34 frames, because that is a very fast overhead. Back into another game, and we're looking at Darius Darius does so much damage. It's beautiful to look at. Getting the charge of JSS1 there is really cool, and I think it's just really strong. You get so many options off of it. Burst. Fortunately, the burst isn't blocked, but is also, unfortunately, too far away to give them much of an advantage, but does let them get Blitz out, which I think was the main intention of bursting there. Unfortunately, Ari gets hit here, and it's going to be a lot of damage to take. Possibly even death, depending on the conversion here. Tag assist. Oh, it's definitely death. Doesn't even need to DHC. Wow, that super scales really well. And it's just solo Blitz here, no Fury, wounded, and gets hit by the command grab. Now, I personally think that command grab is... I've been told it's techable. I think that's a conspiracy. That's not techable. I'm mashing. But unfortunately, the burst doesn't connect, so they still have to hold the pressure, and unfortunately get clipped, tech rolling out of the corner, and with the extension, this should be death. Neutral jumps instead of jumping forward, so it doesn't get the full combo, but finds the kill anyways. Tries to hard pull out a jump from Darius, but unfortunately, the read was off this time. The fully charged S1 off of the Darius hook is really smart, and this leads to a lot of damage. Now, you can never really count Blitzcrank out. especially being this close to Fury. Okay, now you can count him out, but it's just really unfortunate. We're definitely seeing some adaptations there. Like we're seeing a lot of we're seeing more attempts at trying to read the jumps from the opponent, which I think is very, very good. We'll have to see how they deal with this knockdown situation here. We've seen a lot of forward rolls get punished, so we'll have to try and see what happens here with them being wounded. Forward rolls, gets clipped by the throw, and fortunately doesn't die to the follow-up assist. Oh, the hurt box of the hook gets clipped by Darius, standing 5M. Opts to instantly pop Fury. We'll see what Ari can do with it. Dash cancels but gets mashed on. No matter what combo they do here, they really want to like long out the duration of it just to make sure that Ari has no way of using that Fury gauge. Unfortunately, tries to mash on the S1 side swap. The 6S1 side swap, but it's just a bit too late and gets counter hit by the 2M and just loses the round off that. Now, no burst on Ari's side whatsoever, but that is a non-factor if they can get enough momentum to win this round irregardless. And right now, it's looking like that's the case. The Blitzcrank Super, unfortunately, comes out on the wrong side, so they don't get the real knockdown that they really wanted. But it's still a decent chunk of Darius' health, and they haven't lost as much as they might have due to Darius dropping the combo. Seeing a bit of shimmying going on here. Tries to punish the Darius for whiffing, but unfortunately Darius does not whiff. It's all a bait. If you really think about it, he's at your turret, and oh, what a counter hit. Actus wishes to try and get Ari to finish the job, but it's really unfortunate they dropped the combo there. Device swap, with it, both really desperate to make sure that their characters don't die too quickly. Because as soon as a character dies in any tag game, it becomes just an uphill battle, and no one wants to deal with an uphill battle. Unfortunately, just outside of the range for Ari's S2 to connect, so can't get the full conversion. The air throw read, this is what I was talking about. Reading air throws is reading jumps with Blitz is really good. You get a lot of reward. Unfortunately, it gets counter hit in neutral again, but that was a really good read from them. Jumps over the S1 to get out of the corner and succeeds, but unfortunately gets clipped by the throw and the run-up down S2 to confirm the kill. Vi is so cool. This color is so cool. I don't know. Vi is so sick. I think every character in this game is incredibly cool and very well designed, in my opinion. But my opinion isn't everything. Just like how my opinion about whether or not this game is in anyone's favor is just an opinion, because it can swing either way. Just look at the damage. Get up attack just to make sure that they don't have to take a grab again. Whiffs the parry and there's a punish, immediate burst. Vi is like treacherously low on HP. And that orange life is going back up, and another read on the jump. It's beautiful. That Blitzcrank normal is massive. Not a lot of sys calls coming out, but I understand why. Burst comes out immediately, just wants to maintain this pressure, keep the tempo going. Hooks, jumps, the command grab after the hook. It's big damage for this. It might even be a death for this. The damage in this game is absurdly high, and we are going to see it right here, right now. Straight into the tag launcher, unfortunately whiffs, but the throw catches them out. Throws in this game, incredibly strong. Once again, 6 frames, the tech window is incredibly small. From what I understand, there's only one OS, and it's not really applicable to every situation. It's really difficult to deal with throws, and so that takes our Blitz. But Ari, very fortunately, finds Vi. So we're now both down to our last characters. Darius with 3 bars, Ari almost close to Fury. This super does kill. Okay, I'm underestimating the damage in this game. I thought it wasn't going to kill. My bad. Sajam, put that one in. Alright. Finding a lot of corner carry here with the Darius. And it's just looking really difficult. Now, That is incredibly minus, but is very good for traversing neutral with the blitz like wrecking ball. Very fun to use and very good for traversing neutral. The Vi H follow-up electric isn't timed to perfection, but that doesn't matter if you can get the hit afterwards. The knockdown's good, the damage is good. Vi DHC won't kill, but Blitz is now basically out of the game. Even if Blitz came out, one assist call that doesn't necessarily hit, and he's dead. So it's really difficult. Now with Ari also being wounded, it's difficult to block, it's difficult to do many things, but hitting Vi gets rid of the wounded state, and now she's free to play a bit more defensively. Unfortunately, gets clipped by the Vi buttons into Rekka, and so is unfortunately killed by down S2 into Super. It's just a consistent, like the way that they're playing neutral consistently, finding counter hits. Their Oki's very consistent, their combos are very consistent, they have a set structure to their game plan, and it's really helping to keep this Ari Blitzcrank duo from executing their game plan the way they want to. Once again, the Blitzcrank assist, unfortunately the DHC comes out on the wrong side, but once again, good damage is good damage. Close to burst here, opts not to use it, which is good. We're seeing them conserve burst to try and find something. Burst because don't want Blitz to get too low, you want to still have an assist at some point. But with the burst economy being a bit weighted in the other side's favor, it's looking a bit difficult to deal with. Ari getting all of the damage Blitz would have been taking, which is fortunate. Blitz is still healing up in the background. Ari with a lot of grey life. Unfortunately, doesn't take the throw, but is still alive, and that's the main thing. Gets rid of the grey life, though, which is a scary thing to deal with Ari being really low. Baits the get-up attack. Unfortunately, doesn't find the conversion, but it was a really good bait on the get-up attack. Darius is treacherously low as well. One Blitz hook could change the tide. Decides to swap into Vi because of that, so Darius will now be farming some grey life in the background. He's side laning, if you will, and Vi finds Blitz with the counter hit 6H, but doesn't convert off of it, but finds them again with the Rekka, closing out the round. Both are very close to burst this round, so it could be one way or the other. So again, Ari S1 finding its course to zoning. You can play Ari in all sorts of ways. People play her hyper aggressively. Some Aris play incredibly defensively. She's a very versatile character with a lot of things going on for her. Vi assist comes out. Vi assists are incredibly good to just tag into when they connect, whether it's hit or block. Finds the command grab, but gets bursted on immediately. So no more bursts on the table for Blitz Ari. This round is entirely now down to them and their ability to deal with the just all-encompassing pressure that Darius and Vi... Varius? Oh my god. Put Varius in the game, Riot. Please! Darius and Vi will do. Baits the burst. Unfortunately doesn't have a conversion for it. The hook comes out. Doesn't... Ooh, definitely was trying to bait the jump on this command grab there, but unfortunately Dice is still wounded from Darius. Once again, it's really difficult to play defensively against Darius. If you block too much, he's able to apply wounded and kill you through chip. If you block too little, you take a ton of damage from him just getting hit confirms and counter hits. And right here, he's gonna make you headless. Shout out Misfortune from Smolgos. That is 10-0 to Darius and Vi. A very good showing of just the reason as to why Darius top 5. Darius is definitely top 9 in the current beta of 2SKO. But well played to everyone that showed up today. The first attempt was really good. We love to just see more and more 2SKO gameplay. It's a really fun game to play. But yeah, that will be all for our first of 10 exhibition today. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time continuing to play 2SKO beta, watching it, playing it, everything you want to do.